Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video of TechWafer. Adil here, your host, and in this video we are going to unbox the Vivo's V19. I must admit, this Vivo V19 is my first ever Vivo smartphone that I'm going to unbox. And let's talk about some technical aspects of this phone. And it carries 6.4 inches screen that has a resolution of 1080 into 2400 pixels. Apart from that, you are getting 8 GB of RAM in this smartphone, and that is powered by Snapdragon 712 chipset. Now coming to the battery, this phone carries 4500 mAh battery that is to be charged with 33-watt charger, and that charger will charge this device up to 50% in only 30 minutes or 53%. Okay, so now that we are done with the specs discussion, now let's jump on to the unboxing and see what they are providing. And here we go. Okay, so the unboxing experience seems great, and the box provides premium smartphone or flagship smartphone level feel. There is a small box, and let's check out the components. As far as the component in the box are concerned, this is something new. Okay, so they are providing this cable, I'd say, and it is a Type-C cable if I'm right. And they're providing this Type-C connector cable that is going to charge your device and also help you transfer data. So let's get rid of it, and you're also getting some paperwork. I'm pretty sure that nobody reads it, but it's a good thing that they're providing this information also in the native language. And right at the back of this document, you're going to find the SIM ejector toolkit, and this is something new. I've never seen a packing like this. Usually the brand provides this SIM ejector toolkit in the box that we just opened, but let's get rid of it. Okay, so now it's time for the silicone protector, and this feels pretty solid, and by solid I didn't mean that it is hard, I just meant it in terms of quality. So let's put it back. Then comes the device, and the sticker at the top of the device says fingerprint scanner. Phone carries an on-screen fingerprint scanner mechanism, and the phone that I'm already using also has the same mechanism, and I'm pretty used to it. Even though I like the fingerprint scanners to be mounted on the right side of the device, that I personally think is the most convenient method to unlock your device. However, this is a good move, and Vivo is the first brand to introduce on-screen fingerprint sensors. So now it's time to unwrap the device, and here we go. Okay, so the in-hand feel of the device is good. Okay, so let's press the power button, and meanwhile the device is turned on. We'll look into the other components they're providing, and then we'll come back to the device. Okay, so here it is. You're also going to find some stickers, they are useless, and some wrapper, and you are going to find a power brick, and the brick itself says Vivo Flash Charge 2.0. so it carries the Vivo's proprietary Flash Charge 2.0 technology that is going to charge your smartphone at 33 watts. And as per the company's claim, the phone is going to be charged up to 53% in only 30 minutes. That's quite fast, but I think it could be a lot faster considering the Vivo's technologies. Okay, so that's it for the charger. And the next thing is, yup, you're damn right. These are the standard 3.5mm hands-free. I would say that even though there are a lot of freebirds available, but I prefer the 3.5mm headphone jack. I'm not sure though why, but that's what I like. For me, it's a plus point, and I'm not sure about you. Most of the people, I think, like wireless hands-free or the earbuds. Let's go to the phone's design, but first let me clear up the table, and here we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you are eager to watch the design of this device. So here goes the back. And wow, and that seems something from the next generation of the smartphones. I think this is one of the first smartphone with this pattern I've seen, even though the Note 10 Plus got a pattern similar to this one, but I have not experienced that. So for me, it is one of the finest design I've ever seen on the smartphone, and it also carries the L-shaped camera. And while we are talking about the camera, this phone carries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this phone, by having 6 cameras, enters into the league of the smartphone that carries 6 cameras. Now speaking about the display, this phone carries a 6.4 inches Super AMOLED panel that has a resolution of 1080 into 2400 pixels with 83.7% screen to body ratio and 800 nits of brightness, and that's no joke. So the display is pretty fine. I think it is one of the top notch displays they are providing in this smartphone. And speaking about the position of the volume rockers and the power button, these are, I think, placed well, but the buttons are clicky. They should have been softer considering the overall design and the look of the smartphone. They are not that bad, but they are clicky for sure. And I prefer the volume rockers to be placed on the left side. It is more convenient to use the button from this side rather than pressing them with a thumb. So as far as the usability is concerned, the volume rockers are best placed on the left side. So that's it about the volume rockers and the power buttons placement. And at the bottom, this phone carries speaker grill along with type C connector and a microphone along with 3.5 mm headphone jack. So at the top you're also going to find a secondary microphone. We are going to test the calling capability of the smartphone. And apart from that, there is this SIM tray, and we'll have to open it to test. Here it goes. And this phone carries dedicated micro SD card slot, and that is great. Even though this phone comes with 128 gigs of internal storage, and that's, I think, is enough for most of the peoples, but there are some peoples that are memory hog. No offense to anyone, we have something in common. So apart from that, you can use dual SIMs and a micro SD card at a time. So it's a good thing, I would say. Speaking about the back, this phone carries glass at the back with the premium finish that has multicolors, and along with that you're also getting a camera setup in L shape with an LED flash. And speaking about the cameras, the primary sensor is 48 megapixel with f1.8 aperture, and it is a wide camera. And then there is this 8 megapixel sensor with f2.2 aperture, and it is an ultra wide sensor. Along with these useful cameras, you're also getting 2 megapixel macro camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor for the best portrait results. And the dual camera setup at the front carries 32 megapixel sensor with f2.1 aperture, and it is a wide lens. And right beside it is sitting an 8 megapixel sensor with f2.3 aperture, and it is an ultra wide sensor. The selfie camera also supports the HDR mode. And with that being said, that's it for the design. Now it's time to have a look into the software, and let me quickly set up the device. Okay, so now as you can see, we're done with the setup of the device, and as per the tradition of the unboxing, we'll have to open the settings and then go into the about section to find out more about the software and the chipset. And here we go into the system management and then into the about section. And there you can see that it has FunTouch OS running at the top of Android 10.0, which is the latest version for the time being. But as you are very well aware, Android 11 is also near the corner, so you may get the update of the latest Android version into the Vivo's V19. I'm not sure though, but hopefully you are going to get that. And apart from that, it has Snapdragon 712G chipset. It has decent performance, but I think Vivo should have replaced it with at least 720G or the 730, and it also has 8 GB of RAM, so I don't think that you will have any trouble navigating from one app to another and also running multiple apps at the same time. So that's it about the software. Now we should open the camera app, and here we go. There are some dedicated modes for the night, portrait, there is a simple photo mode, a video mode, and then if we go into the mode, there is a dedicated mode for the 48 megapixel, and there are some other modes. And I'm going to cover all the details in an in-depth review of this smartphone, and for the time being you are going to have a look at some snaps that I've just taken, and believe me, I'm pretty impressed with the images that I've just taken. And as far as the pricing of the Vivo's V19 is concerned, it is available in 60,000 Pakistani rupees, and internationally it is available in $450. So that is pretty much it about the unboxing and the pricing detail of the Vivo's V19. Let me know how did you find it in the comment section, and also leave your thoughts about this unboxing and how I can improve my videos. And do not forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and also subscribe to TechWafer for more fresh content about technology, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm active on those. You'll get the daily update. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.